Hello and welcome. Today we'll be talking about the role of health insurance in retirement planning. It is often seen that when people are planning for their retirement, they forget to build a kitty for health related costs. And this is despite the fact that diseases creep in as you grow older and complications arise unannounced. One of the things that can really aid you to deal with this problem is buying health insurance. I am Nidhi Sinha, editor Outlook Money, and I have with me today Mr. Tapan Singhal, MD and CEO of Bajaj Allianz General Insurance, who will tell us more about why health insurance is important and answer questions like when is the right time to buy health insurance, why is the claim process not smooth at times, and what can be done to get around all these problems.
So buying health insurance, of course, can solve a lot of problems like you highlighted and help you maintain the dignity. But another key question that people often think is when is the right time to buy? Because we keep hearing that when you buy policies earlier, they're cheaper. But then you cross certain bands and they become expensive. I think that's the rule. So what is really the right time to buy health insurance?
So there are three points that you have covered, Nidhi. Let me try and address both. So I think the best time to buy health insurance, look for return on investment, is that you know that you will fall ill, on this day, consult an astrologer, and before that, buy 3 or 4 years before that. Let's start from there. So if you're aware when will you fall ill and you're dead sure that this is the date and right now you're perfectly fine, then you buy health insurance 3 years before, so your pre-existing gets covered and you have no problem. But I don't think that is the way we should look at it. Because we never know that when can we fall ill.
Right.
We never know what can go wrong. We never know when an accident can happen. We are not sure about it. So it's always good to buy health insurance right now, I think, irrespective of your age. So I don't think we should time health insurance buying thinking that this is going to be cheaper, this is going to be expensive. This is not the way to look at it. We should just buy health insurance right now is what I tell at all points of time. And the second point that you actually mentioned in terms of that your premium goes up as you get as you age, which is natural because the risk goes up as you age. That would be happening. But if you take health insurance early and if you take it late, the basic difference is if you take early, your health insurance cover is nearly for everything that can go wrong. Because one critical point we miss in health insurance is that pre-existing, that illnesses that you already have, they get excluded.
Right.
So when you get it late, then you would have built some illnesses, that is natural part of aging, and they get excluded. So you actually don't get a very fantastic, full-blown cover, which is very helpful. So the reason why you should take early is that you take a policy when everything is covered. If anything goes wrong, you have a fantastic cover and you have walk-in, walk-out experience, and that is why you should take health insurance early.
Yeah, so that's a very important point. Less exclusions and less waiting period also.
Exactly.
So, but what if somebody's missed the bus and they kind of wake up in their 40s or 50s? So, are there specific policies that this cohort, the senior cohort, they are not really senior in the 40s, 50s, but they're close to retirement? What is the solution that they can look at?
No, policies are there. I think if you look at my company, Allianz, we have a policy which has no age limit. You can take at any age. So if you have not taken early, recommendation would, like I said, buy it now. I think you should always buy it, whenever it is. So don't worry about not done, because see, it's like if you think that I have missed this, now what? But you do not know the future.
Right.
So buy that. And secondly, like I said, that even I don't use my health insurance, which I don't want to use, my money is getting used for somebody else's benefit. We give money to, let's say, donations, or we use philanthropy, or we go to temple, mosque, churches, we give money there. So why can't we put money for a social cause? Why can't our money be used for somebody else's benefit? Something going wrong.
Right.
So I think from that perspective, so it's always good to have a cover whenever. Right time, now. I think that is what it is.
Finally, if you could sum up, sir, on how does it really play a role in a senior's life? You have highlighted, but what is the importance, and really what are the main points that they should keep in mind before making this decision?
First and foremost, it increases your longevity. I'll prove that point. Second, it gives you a life of dignity. And third, it's a lot of mental peace to have a good health cover. Longevity is simply because when you have a cover, you don't hesitate to go to the best doctor, best hospital. You just walk in and get treated. No, if you don't have a cover, you keep on postponing the decision to go till things become really bad, and that makes a difference of lot many years in your life. Second, dignity, like I mentioned earlier, no, you walk in, don't worry about who will pay for it, how expensive it is. It's perfectly good. And third, it's a lot of peace of mind because in old age, what all can go wrong? I think the biggest thing that can go wrong is health, and it's expensive to get treated. I think from that perspective, just buy a good cover. I think this is the last thing that you want to save money on, because I think it does not cost you more than a dinner out with your friends, and it's so good to be insured. Strongly recommend if you want to have a good retired life, a happy retired life, health insurance would play a very important role.
Thank you so much, Mr. Singhel, for these insights to our viewers. And I hope they had a lot to take away from this conversation. So, a life of dignity, wider coverage, there's so much more if you buy health insurance at the right time. Thank you so much.